Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, general career and finance for January 2020. All right, happy birthday, my dearest Capricorns. I love you guys so much. I'm just going to ask that while I'm doing this reading, you give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, and share if that's something that you like to do. And don't forget to ring that notification bell if you guys want to get updates for when I publish something new. So without further ado, Capricorns, let's go ahead and see what's in store for you guys. So we're going to ask spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and our spirit guides. What messages do you have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for January 2020, general career and finance? What messages do you have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for general career and finance, January 2020? What messages do you have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, general career and finance, January 2020? All right. Interesting. Some of my Cappies have been hurt, shown up in your own reading. I love that. Okay, so what an interesting bunch of cards you guys got, Capricorn. Your overall energy is the Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is a huge blessing from the universe that either you've received or is coming your way. The Queen of Cups, this is somebody who has been through a lot of tough times, but has been able to, sort of deal with all of that and appreciate all of the good that's in her surroundings. She's also somebody who's very, very capable of nurturing her dreams and her intuition and harnessing all of that to make the right decisions to make something grow. Temperance is all about you finding that middle road, okay, cutting out the excess, which might also be overworking, or it could be overthinking. It could be overeating, it could be overdrinking, but some sort of excess that might be affecting you and your finances at this time. The Knight of Wands, I love this energy because this is all about divine timing is at work. This is all about strength, about optimism, about diplomacy, about travel. Some of you might be traveling and might be traveling for work, okay? But it is important here. There's some sort of contract or some sort of marriage that you have. And I'm seeing it more of anything like a contract or some sort of obligation that you have that you feel like has become a little bit disappointing, all right? And so you're trying to sort of change that. But that overall energy, this huge blessing from the universe for you guys in January 2020 regarding your career and finances. Now, this Death card is coming out in reverse. This is Scorpio energy. You might have that in your chart, heavy in your chart, or you might just be exhibiting these qualities. And the Death card is all about rebirth. But because I have it in the reverse, you guys, I have a feeling like you guys are being blocked by something. You want to transform your energy, but there's something that isn't quite allowing you to. Now, in your surroundings, I've got the Six of Swords. This is beautiful energy. This is all about taking all of your emotions, your past experiences, moving on, taking your skill set and moving it to a different place, and that is being supported. The universe is supporting you in a transformation and in a big change. You also want this change, but there are some blocks that need to be cleared. Now, what's blocking you is Aquarius energy, and that is the Star. And the Star is all about healing, about rejuvenation, about trusting your inner guidance. That Star is this inner compass. This is also you needing to physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually recover from something so that you can take your skill set, or you can improve your portfolio, you can add to your savings, or you can make your life so much calmer, so much easier, so much better. Okay, and for some of you, my dear Cappies, it's going to be a thought process. It's going to be negative thinking that you have. Some of my Cappies get really stuck on, in order for this to be worth it, it has to hurt. No pain, no gain. And I'm really getting that you have to work smarter, not harder. Okay, my dear Capricorns, but there's some sort of healing that really needs to take place so that you can, because there's so much, look, the universe is offering you this Ace of Pentacles, this huge blessing, and this Queen of Cups, this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, and this Temperance card is like, there's so much healing here. There's healing, there's nurturing. You need this healing. Your portfolio, your abundance, everything needs to be nurtured. And the universe wants you to have that, wants to take you to a better place, wants to move you to a place where you can finally rest. Because my Capricorns, even though we're in your season and Capricorns do not want to rest, do not want to be idle, but it's really important that you build in this rest and rejuvenation so you can enjoy the fruits of your labors, or so you don't experience some sort of burnout. Okay, in your foundation, I have the King of Pentacles in reverse. And the King of Pentacles, again, that's your energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the King of Pentacles is the money king. And I'm getting here, though, because he's showing up in the reverse, I feel like you guys have a little bit of this, scarcity complex. Or you guys are at a point where you're so used to not having what you want. You're so used to being on the journey and not having enough. That is a thought process that has actually, you don't even realize that you are thinking that way, because you're so used to struggling. You're so used to work harder, that will make things better, but then ultimately like things not evening out. And the King of Pentacles in that foundation is like, yes, you want this abundance, you want this stability, you want this success, but I feel like you are hurting yourself. You're wearing yourself down because you feel like that's the only way to achieve this. And Spirit is saying, no, stop. Okay, I see that crowning you with the devil energy. This is toxic thinking. If you think that anything that's worth it or anything that is of value has to hurt in order to get it, you're going to wear yourself out. You're going to kill yourself trying. And that's a toxic behavior pattern and a thought process that I feel like you have ingrained in yourself that has become body memory. And for some of my dearest Capricorns out there, this is what's happening. It's affecting your health and it's affecting your well-being. Spirit and the universe is like, no way. This is like, we want to change this. There's a huge blessing coming your way, or you've already received it. All right. I feel like some of you can't see it yet. Okay, but this nurturing, this Queen of Cups, this is mom. This is you nurturing yourself. This is you healing. This is you taking care of yourself. This is you nurturing your dreams. This is you working smarter, not harder. All right, this is you actually maybe, resting, laying back, having a cocktail, watching, your portfolio grow. Imagine that, Capricorn. Imagine that could happen and it didn't have to hurt you, or you didn't have to sweat, or you didn't have to bleed in order to receive that, okay? Maybe it's like a passive income for some of you, but it's like, I feel like more than anything, it's changing this ingrained sense that you have to hurt, or you have to bleed, or you have to sweat, or you have to break your back to get what you want, because that's not always true. That's a matter of thinking, okay? Temperance is also saying, hey, maybe it's time to sort of like cut out that excessive behavior or that excessive thinking that's really negatively affecting your health, emotional, spiritual, and physical. In the recent past, I have the Four of Swords. This is all about healing. This is all about being beaten up and bruised and needing to take a rest, but not wanting to. This Four of Swords in reverse is saying this is going straight to the heart of the matter. This is what I'm saying. This for me is confirmation of what I'm saying. Capricorns, you guys are hurting yourselves. You're breaking your back. Now, there's nothing wrong with hard work, and there's nothing wrong with working to your dreams, working for your dreams. But if it's in excess, okay, if you're getting to the point of exhaustion, you really need to build in rest days. Okay, you really need to build in rest time. You need to figure out a way, all right, that you can continue on, but without hurting yourself. Okay, and for a lot of you, it's going to have to be a revision of your thinking, okay, and your behaviors, because I feel like, you know, burning yourselves out, I feel like some of you already have, especially because you guys are, you know, service oriented, you guys are people pleasers. You know, during the holidays, you were trying to see everybody, go everywhere, go to this party, go to that party, work out, you know, do all the grocery shopping, clean the house, like trying to do everything. All right, and this is going to burn you out. And this is what's blocking you, okay? This is what's blocking you, you guys. This rest, this rejuvenation, being able to see the light at the end of the tunnel, being able to see that there's another way to do things. Not everything has to be so difficult. Yes, there's something beautiful about hard work. Yes, working towards your goals and your dreams is really important, but not to your own detriment. And if you're doing it to your own detriment, then what good is it, you know, are these goals and these dreams if you aren't around to enjoy them or to see the fruition of them? You guys are crowning yourselves, this devil energy. You know, this is all about you. And this is all about your life experience. This is all about the choices you're going to make. But I kind of already touched on that, like this toxic thinking, all right, or this toxic relationship. Okay, some of you might have a toxic business partner or toxic energy at work. But I'm not getting that, Capricorn. I'm getting that this message is for you and you guys alone. Okay, and this is you and a conversation that you need to have with your higher self. What am I doing here? Okay, that is like, I feel Capricorn, like you guys aren't seeing how your thinking and your behavior is actually the antithesis of what you need to be doing to achieve your goals and your dreams. Like that you need to build in rest, that you need to be able to vibrate at a level where, guess what? I can lay back and sip a cocktail and watch my portfolio grow, that I don't have to be there stressing, sweating, bleeding. Okay, and I'm not saying that you don't have to work hard, you know, but when you do what you love, okay, so for some of you, it's going to be an evaluation of what is it that you're actually doing. Do you love what you're doing? Okay, because, you know, when you love what you're doing, you know, you're not stressed about it all the time. You know, you're not hurting yourself over it. Has it become some sort of addiction? Are you overworking? Are you overthinking? You know, are you a slave driver? You know, excuse me the term, but you know, are you your own slave driver? Are you feeding yourself well? Are you hydrating? Are you getting enough rest? Like that's what I'm seeing all over this message, all over this reading, is that you guys aren't doing that. And you're not doing yourselves any favors by not doing that. And excuse me for taking a little bit of a tone of, you know, an angry mother here. You know, I can't help it. I'm a Cancer. You know, I don't want to see this. I want to see you guys enjoying life. I want you guys to give yourselves permission to enjoy the weekend or your family, or, you know, enjoy life without it hurting or being difficult, and knowing that, you know, you don't have to work overtime or extra all the time, okay, to be rewarded or to be valued or to be valid. All right. And what I see in your near future is absolutely beautiful, because that's the Two of Cups energy, and that's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, but that's nurturing, that's balance, that's an equal exchange, okay? So that's you actually figuring out, okay, like what is not working here, and how can I create this beautiful even exchange, all right, so that my life is better, so that I let this healing come through, so that I can move on to this better place where I'm not so stressed all the time, where I'm not so hurt. I feel like some of you are physically hurting yourselves. Let's go ahead and take a few more messages. I love you, Capricorns. You know, my brother's a Capricorn. I love him dearly. I've got a lot of Cappy friends. And so, like, it just, you know, that's maybe, I don't know, but I feel like an angry mom, you know? Like, I'm scolding you guys. Like, you need to take time out for your well-being and for your health. All right. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. All right. I love that, because that's your crown chakra, you guys. And that's all about following your intuition. That's about opening up your, you know, opening up your crown chakra to source or to spirit or to the universe. Okay, so you can so things flow for you so much better. I love the purple energy because it's like, it's really picking up my amethyst, and amethyst is all about that healing. And it's like, trust your intuition. Trust, like, you guys know when you need to take a break, but you don't do it. All right, so really trust your intuition. Spirit wants you to make sure that you cut out these toxic behaviors and negative thinking patterns that are running you down, okay, that might even kill some of you, okay, because this Four of Swords in reverse takes me to the Three of Swords, okay, and I see that being heart problems. I see that as stress, okay, strokes. I'm serious, Capricorns. If you have any sort of tightness in the chest, you need to go see someone. All right, but I see this as like really negatively affecting your health. Adjacent possibilities, all right? So if you don't do it right now, guess what? You can do it later. All right, so if you have a lot of work to get done, you know, Spirit is saying, and then you decide to go home early, or you decide to take the weekend off, or you decide not to work all night, if you decide to sleep and you decide to have dinner with your wife or your husband, okay, because that's what, you know, humans do, you know, to decompress and to talk to others, etc. It doesn't matter. The doors are still going to be open. That it's not you missing out on working, or it's not you being lazy, or you being, you know, debaucherous. You know, I feel like you guys are so hard on yourselves, and Spirit's like, no, it's, you know, you'll be fine. All of that. This is all in the 3D. Like it's all not that important anyways, right? But I know that, like, you know, staying the course and working hard is really important to you. But guess what? If you don't do it today, all right, you can still pick up tomorrow and finish the job. All right, I'm not advocating laziness or procrastination, but I'm talking to my Cappies out there, and you know who you are, who overwork, okay? Additional messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Here we have the Metal King. All right, discipline, armor, and boundaries. Well, of course. All right, and the Keeper of the Scales, fairness and balance. I really like this energy for you guys. The Keeper of the Scales is, guess what? Like, this is all about finding that balance. This Two of Cups energy is that equal exchange. So maybe you guys are in a partnership, okay, and this is affecting your finances and things might be out of balance, but I do see this balance coming back in. The Keeper of the Scales is Libra energy. 3 and 8 adds up to 11. Then we can break that down to a 2. So again, things are going to balance out either between you and your partner. Maybe you are pulling their weight. Maybe you hadn't set enough boundaries. Again, it could be a romantic partner. It could be a housemate. It could be a business partner. You know, it could be many different things, okay? But I do see you being able to restore this balance, all right? The Metal King is about discipline, armor, and boundaries. 3 and 7 adds up to 10. That's the completion of something. So the longer that you know, the more the boundaries you set up, even if those boundaries are with yourself. All right, I'm only going to work 10 hours a day, you know, or I'm not going to work every weekend, or I'm going to build in this rest period because my health is just as important as my wealth. You know, if you don't have health, you can't enjoy your wealth. Okay, and you can't enjoy the other things in life. The Metal King comes, though, as your ally, and he's going to protect you against anything and everything, even if that is yourself. And I feel like for most of my Capricorns out there, the negative thinking, the toxic behaviors is coming from, it's between you and your higher self. For just a very few of you, it might be coming from relationships that you're in, either at work, or they could be love relationships that are affecting your finances as well. Okay, so take it how it resonates. Now, let's go ahead and pull additional messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for January 2020, career and finance. Additional messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, career and finance, January 2020. Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. The Death card came out for you at first. Okay? So again, this is interesting. So something here might be coming to an end for you guys. But again, it could be a way of thinking. It doesn't necessarily have to be a job. All right? And as I was shuffling, my Perseverance card popped out. Okay, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Yeah, we know that, Capricorn. We know that you guys aren't going to stop anytime soon, right? Like we know that, we know that you guys can persevere. You guys are the sign of perseverance. What I'm focused on, Spirit is telling me what's more important here is your health. Okay, and it's like things need to get easier for you. Not everything has to be so difficult. Again, it might mean setting boundaries with a partner. If you're picking up too much slack either at work or in the home, and that's affecting your finances, setting those boundaries is going to be really important, and making sure that they're just as disciplined as you are, so you guys can achieve this perfect balance and this fairness that we see in the Keeper of the Scales and we see in the Two of Cups, an equal exchange of energy. All right, now a way of thinking, or maybe certain roles that you have. Maybe you're always the provider and you couldn't be, or you can't be at this point in time for whatever reason. It's okay. An ending is merely a beginning here, okay? And that you guys know that you can do whatever you put your mind to. You guys are the symbols. You are the symbol. The goat is the symbol of perseverance. So just final message for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. General career and finance, January 2020. I feel so tired, you guys. Like, I feel exhausted just from this. This is the energy I'm getting. I feel like you guys are feeling really exhausted. Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances might be. I'm getting more than anything here, this unconditional love for yourself. Put yourself first. Put your health before your wealth, Capricorn. Okay, and that's just I think that's going to be the title of this reading. Because you're going to get wherever you're going, no matter what. Okay, but if you're not around to enjoy it, or you can't get out of bed, or you're hooked up to a machine, you won't be able to enjoy it. Okay, so this balance is really important. These toxic behaviors, it might not be overworking. You might be, excuse me, I don't know where that came from, but you might need to detoxify drugs and alcohol. You might be burning the candle at both ends. You might be taking something that's helping you do that. Again, health before wealth, my dear Capricorns. All right, and trust your intuition. Find this balance. You guys can do it. And definitely, I'm also getting you that scarcity complex. Try to elevate your vibration so that you're not always in this I want, I need, or things have to hurt, or have to be painful in order for them to be good, if that makes any sense. All right, I love you guys so much. I'm going to leave it there. Please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, and share if and only if that's something that you like to do. And remember that I love you, and thank you for listening.